Hey guys, really quick disclaimer here. This series tackles a lot of dark topics, including depression, anxiety, and general uncomfortability. So if you have depression, have anxiety, and are afraid to watch something that might trigger those feelings, I recommend watching this with caution. Thank you guys, and enjoy the video. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, there's a couple things you might notice that are different between this episode and the last episode. First of all, it's been about 3 weeks. I mentioned in the vlog that I recorded that I was trying to get this game up before Christmas. However, the 12 Days of Christmas happened, and I spent so much time editing and working on that series that I didn't really have time to come back to this game. The second thing is, then, after Christmas, I was home, and then work got really busy, so I wasn't able to really sit down and finish this game like I wanted to. I had a lot of other videos I wanted to get up to start the year, and so I was like, you know what, I'm going to put this game off until the middle of January, come back to it, and finish it all at once. And so, here I am. The other thing you might notice is that you guys are A, seeing me in a whole lot clearer picture than you were before, and B, you're also kind of off to the side. So, I got a new webcam for Christmas, and this is my first time trying it out. So, I'm hoping it actually looks as good as it does on my screen here. The only problem is the clamp that it has doesn't fit properly on my laptop. And I can hook it to the side of my laptop, but it throws y'all vertically and it creates the box really awkwardly. I didn't like the way it looked. So I've kind of got you guys sitting off to the side on a flat surface. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem. If you guys don't like the angle, or you guys think you're too low or too high, let me know. It's my first time using a webcam, so it's a work in progress. So, anyway, back to Doki Doki Literature Club. So, last time we left off, I believe... Alright, so, we are back to making another poem. Now, this game hasn't gotten as weird yet as everyone told me it was going to, so I'm pretty terrified to see where this is gonna go. So, I gotta remember, it's been so long, I gotta remember which one, because I'm still trying to get into Yuri's panties, and I'm determined, damned and determined to do that this episode. If Monica doesn't cock block again. Alright, so, she likes heartbeat. Damn it! Nope, not her. Captive. Ah, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna get Yuri. I'm determined. I'm gonna get Yuri. I'm gonna get you. Hopeless? Fuck! But why do you get so damn excited when the weird stuff comes? Doki Doki. Nope, I'm not gonna go there. Uncanny. Yeah. Alright. Anger. Fuck! Tenacious. Alright, cool. Alright. Frightening? Okay, alright. Depression. Oh my god, why are you getting excited for that? Alright, oh, this isn't going nearly as good as it has in the past. Okay. Philosophy. Okay. She likes the fancy stuff. All right, misfortune. Oh. But why? Destiny. All right. Okay. Melody. This is not going as good as it has in the past. Wrath. Okay. Restraint. Alright, cool. Anxiety. Okay. I feel that one. Uncontrollable. Alright. I think we got this. Death. Ah, Monica-kun, you're back. I'm the last one here again. I don't remember the voices I did for these people. Okay. I don't remember. It's been so long. I don't remember the voices. So I'm just gonna redo them. Or try to get them as close to what I had them as before. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. I can. I've heard great things about this festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school. We get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I don't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Nika? Huh? Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. was that just a Japanese to English? That was a translation joke. Never mind. Did this game just break the fourth wall? Is this where it gets weird? Let's just focus on our own event for now. Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hi, Sayori! I wave my hand in her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Eric, what's up? Hi, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised that I'm not the one asking you, Eric. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Well, yeah, but she's never really acted like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Eric. Me? Okay, look, I picked a lot of Yuri's shit in the last poetry thing. I don't want to get with Sayori. I want Yuri. Yuri is bae. Yuri is waifu, not Sayori. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. So she's pissed off because I've been going for Yuri. That's nice. She's a jealous hoe. That's okay. Still love you, though. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Eric. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as a cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? You got a point. Nah, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. There's Bae! Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't be getting anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? You are my thought. I can't believe I did that joke. How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Well, in any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. You are Bae. Don't you worry about that. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Eric, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Like this dick. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Oh, Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Huh, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone, you bitch! I missed everything that I wanted to do. I wanted to hold her head, have it rest on my shoulder, tell her it's all gonna be okay. My heart is only for her. Read the book with her, and your bitch ass comes in every time. After some time, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem first to? Let's do Sayori first, because I always do Yuri first. Nah, I'm gonna break the curve. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Y'all know me so well. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. Maybe that's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Eric. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now, if you insist. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. If you kill Yuri, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Alright, so I'm back. I had to take a second because my webcam started acting funny and I was trying to make sure that it was working properly, and I think it is. It's being a little bit laggy on my screen, but when I tested it, it was fine. So we're gonna hopefully it's working fine. If it's not working fine, then I'm not gonna have a webcam. If it's not working fine, I lost my webcam. That's okay. Alright, so we're gonna go to Natsuki next. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Bitch! You didn't even read it! Wow, she really hates me. She really freaking hates me. Alright, we're going to Yuri. Eric, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Well, shit, that was me, not her. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writings. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Eric, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just would make really great friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Who the fuck would make fun of your... Okay. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Eric. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Eric. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping that I would make new friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Hey, if you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Under the light. Oh, shit. Well, if I go to history, can I read it? I clicked! damn it! I clicked and I couldn't read it. I clicked and I didn't read the poem. You probably were... That poem was probably about me, and I clicked it and didn't read it. Alright, look, if you go back to that spot and you pause the video, you read that poem and you tell me what it said, because I didn't read it. Oh, man. God, I hate myself right now. Finishing the poem, which I didn't fucking read, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? I don't know! I didn't get to read it! No, of course not. I don't really know how I should respond. God damn it, no! It was about me! God damn it, that was her confession of love, man! That was her telling me she wanted this! No one else does, but she does! Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. I'd also love to be able to read it. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not a good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah. Don't worry. I read your poem. It meant a lot. I think you did a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Now I just gotta go to Monica. Hi, Eric. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing. Performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Eric. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needed some patience and... Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting a lot of effort into this. I fucked that up. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, reading the edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she's having a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all of her time alone. Because being alone isn't fun. I've been alone, I know. She needs a helping hand. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it can be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now. Okay. Tales of a lady who wanders earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, When all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star gleaming in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry gull, expressionless. That's a dry quill, not a dry gull. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. And we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up with a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we all had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Haha, yeah, that! Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day! Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to I almost said constipate, don't know why. It'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. It's about to get weird! In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just wanted to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No, that's Yuri. Try again. That's with the cute little purple hair chick. Not Sayori. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I don't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations. So, let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. So Yuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Eric. The one who is truly useless. I was actually about to make that joke. I was this close to making that joke and it made it for me. Thanks! Don't say that. Eat ass. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. It would be really appreciative of that. Guess who I'm gonna help with? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Eric may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Eric to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys! Look! I'm all game, man! I'm all game, baby! Come on! I can, you know... I can't please one woman, much less two, but fuck it! Let's go! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Eric to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. Oh! Monica! Do you want a little bit of the Eric loving too, eh? Yeah. Okay. No. I want the purple-haired beauty over there. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Eric, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Oh shit, but Sayori is upset too. Yuri. Well, I'm probably most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Eric? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to get over? Yep, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Eric? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll all turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Eric picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know. I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be so far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal about everything, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of this whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer to going to your house. Alright, In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Eric. I think that we'll make a very productive team, even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But, Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looked straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes of her own expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Yes, it is. Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Neither can I. So, alright, I'm going to leave this episode here. And we're going to come back to this episode. Episode 4 is what it's going to be. Yeah, so nothing creepy has happened yet, which I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, obviously they broke a little bit of fourth wall there, which was pretty interesting. But, you know, I don't know. This game is going to get weird. I've been told this game is like almost like a horror game, and like I've had people tell me like they never want to play a game after this. I'm pretty sure they're overreacting, but this game hasn't gotten there yet, and I'm a little bit surprised. I was kind of expecting a gradual change, so I don't know if this shit's about to drop off the deep end here in a second or not, but we'll see. I think this is episode. I don't even know what episode we're on anymore. I've lost complete track of the episodes. So, this is the end of this episode. I will be coming back immediately after this. I'm going to take a slight little break for a moment and come back and we'll play the next episode. Pretty sure I'm going to have at least 2 more. Yeah, 2 more. We'll see. I don't know how many more episodes are going to be. You'll find out. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. I've rambled on. This outro is extremely long and meticulous. So, that is it for this episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. We will be right back to pick it up and see how our date with Yuri goes. My name is Eric, and this is the Nomads, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!